welcome back to another cooking video. So happy Friday, everyone. You know, Friday actually known as Fish and Chips Friday for some or most of the British people. I remember when I back in high school, I used to have fish and chips once a week, every Friday to be accurate. So today I'm going to make my version of fish and chips. I know this recipe isn't like the traditional way to do fish and chips, but it's gonna be my way and it's going to be healthy. I hope that you are going to enjoy this recipe. So for the ingredients, for the fish, I'm going to use a flatfish. Normally people use codfish, but today I have flatfish in my freezer, so I'm going to use flatfish instead. For the batter, because normally in the UK, why is fish and chips so high in calories is because of the cooking method and because of the ingredients. They took a thick butter cover the fish, but today I'm going to use something different. I'm going to use half an egg white and then salt and pepper and a bit of flour and then a bit of olive oil. That's it. That's all we need to cover the fish, and we will pan fry that and give you that crispy texture. For the chips, I'm going to use boiled potatoes, cut them into thin slices, and then pan fry them with only small amount of olive oil. And then we will have some cherry tomatoes on the side so that it looks prettier. So okay, let's start with cutting the fish and other ingredients. How is everyone? Are you having a good Friday overall? Right, okay, so for the flatfish, here is a kitchen towel, kitchen paper, and we are going to cut, give a little cut on top of the fish. It's easier to use this hand. Right, okay. Give a little cut. Good. And now we are going to use the paper towel to soak off all the water so that when we pan fried it, the oil wouldn't go everywhere. Right, okay, so the fish is actually ready. We put it on the side. Now we're going to cut the potato and the tomatoes. So for the potato, because it's quite time consuming to boil the potatoes, I actually cook them for 7 minutes. If you are using the bigger one, you can boil them for 10 minutes. Right, now I'm going to cut the potato into thin slices. Slices. You can actually cut them into different shape you want. Fun fact, actually 22 92% of British people, they have fish and chips once a week. I would say every Friday, but it's not like have to, it's not a must, but they will have it sometime during the week. Right, okay. Now we cut the tomato. I'm going to cut the tomato in half. So that later on I'm going to pan fry the tomato too. I'm not going to use all the tomato, just a few, that will be okay. Great, that's fine. Right, okay. Now we are going to make the batter, or you call the egg mixture. We have an egg white here. I would say 1 tablespoon of egg white. And then now we are going to put half a teaspoon of flour into the egg white. Now some salt and pepper. A few drops of olive oil. Not a lot, just a few drops. Okay, now we mix it using the chopstick. Mix until all the flour is mixed well with the egg white. Nice background music, thank you. I was planning to use an English British one, I mean for the music, but it's too classical that I think some of you might fall asleep. So I decided to use like a morning cafe music instead. Right. Some flour actually stick together. Now I have to use the chopstick to mix them. Right. Now that is done, I'm going to use a plastic brush to brush this egg mixture, or you call it a batter, on the fish so that they give you that crispiness after you pan fried it. We need this mixture cover both sides of the fish, but now we're gonna heat up the pan first. Right, turn up to medium heat, and then when it's heated up, add some olive oil in. I would put a teaspoon of olive oil. Turn the fish the other side. So that I brush some egg mixture on top of this. Right. this egg mixture actually is enough for a few fish because I still have a lot here. Right, okay, the pan is heated up. Now some olive oil, just a teaspoon. Yep. Right. Okay. That's it. And when it's ready, just put the fish on top of the pan. That's it. And then wait until it's golden brown. Right. Great. Now we just wait. Don't rush, because when you rush, the fish might collapse, might fall apart. So, yeah, let's wait. Just keep an eye on your fish. Do you have any question, guys, overall? You can comment down below and I will answer your question as soon as possible. How often do you all have fish and chips? Such a good old memories. I remember when I was back in the UK. It's such a common thing, a takeaway or a comfort food for everyone. This is actually my first time trying to make the healthy version. Hopefully it's gonna be good. Well, actually I tried it before the show, but it's the first time that I do it in front of a live stream. Can brush more of this egg mixture on top. Looking good. Seriously, summer is coming, and cooking under the heat is an interesting feeling. Ooh, now it's golden brown. Okay, look at this. Of course, it wouldn't be like, the traditional one. It wouldn't be covered with this golden batter, but this one is much healthier, and it's crispy outside. So, go and try it. I'm sure you will love it. Okay, the fish is nearly done. Now we have 15 minutes left, so we have enough time to make the chips and the tomato. How do you normally call the chips? Because you know, some people they call fries and I do call them chips. Right, okay, the fish is ready. Now I turn off the stove. I have a little, well not little, a large plate here so that I can plate it. Wait, a second. Okay, that one on the bottom. And then that one. Good. Okay, now the chips. Okay, that's the fish. Can you see it's actually golden? Okay, turn on the stove and heat up the pan. Turn it on to high heat or medium heat. And now we need the chopstick to help us. To flip over, when one side is turned golden, you flip over to the other side. It's not going to take long, but because this step is quite time consuming, so I'm going to pan fry it. But other than that, when you're at home, when you have oven, you can always use oven. Turn it to 390 degrees and then put it in the oven for 20 minutes and then flip it over for another 10 minutes. That will do. Right, okay. Teaspoon of oil. Right. Are there any other choices for the fish selection for this meal? You mean for the fish choices or you mean other choices? So for the fish and chips, I use flat fish here, but you can always use codfish, the original one, instead. But if you are not a fan of fish, you can always make, I don't know, a nugget and chips, but healthy versions. So you can cut the chicken fillet into small pieces and then maybe make the same batter, and then brush the butter on top of the chicken fillet and then pan fried it. I think there will be the similar sort of texture, but maybe tell me about it. You try it first. I haven't tried it yet, but maybe you give me an idea so that I can try it in other cooking class. Okay, when now it's done, turn it down to medium heat. Okay, now the potato. Comment down below if you have any idea that any recipes that you would like me to try next Friday, so that I can have another interesting video for all of you. Right, okay, give a little 2 to 3 minutes. So last week I was thinking like, what should I make this week? And then I was watching a British movie or a series, and I was like, why not a fish and chips recipe? Because I feel like, well, at least I haven't seen anyone filming this healthy version of fish and chips. Although I know really like this is not the traditional one, but I was thinking, why not making my own version of fish and chips? So I hope that you guys are going to enjoy it. Right, okay. Maybe I should turn it to high heat. The potato look a bit white right now because you know we need more time to pan fry them till it's golden brown, but I'm sure you guys won't mind. Look, if I just demonstrate the whole progress to you. Now it's a bit golden brown, but not all of them. I wish that I'm on the beach right now. Imagine a beach cooking class on the beach. That would be a lovely idea, actually. In front of the sea. Oh. Looking good, looking good. Okay. Ooh, 5 minutes left. Right, okay. So when you're at home, you can cook longer, but this is how it looks. It's a bit golden brown. Don't know if you can see it or not, but a bit golden brown, that's fine. Right, okay. I feel like I'm on like Master Chef. Great. Okay, now we have a few more minutes. Quickly okay, so the tomato. Right, okay. Now clean up the dish a bit. Clean it up. Ooh. Right, okay, now I'm going to put a little bit of herbs on top. Right, okay. Now that the tomato is done, the most important part, the decoration part. My version of fish and chips. So you have your little, protein there, carbs here, and some fiber or veggies or vitamin C. If you want, you can always change it to other veggies. That's not a problem at all. Hopefully you guys enjoy my recipe, my version of fish and chips, and comment down below if you have any ideas that I can make for next Friday. Stay tuned. And another thing is Nude Food is back on business in certain locations, including the Pulse, Kinwick Center, and then the Pacific Place and Star Street. Happy Friday, everyone!